Welcome to another episode of Sports Card Collecting and Investing. In this video, I'll be showing you an affordable way to invest in a Michael Jordan 1980s basketball card and where to obtain one before it's out of reach. I will show you two different 1989 cards and the PSA population reports for both and a must-download app. I'll also be telling you which one I prefer to invest in and why at the end of this video. Now you're probably asking yourself why his fourth year card and not his rookie card. Well, his rookie card, for me, it's out of reach. His PSA 9 is one just sold for over $67,000. His PSA 10s are selling for over $200,000. His PSA 9 is second year card. The PSA 9 just sold for $5,000, and his third year card is selling for a few $1,000s as well. So this is an investment at the fraction of those prices, and I'm not telling you not to invest in those higher cost options of his 1980s cards because they will continue to rise for now. But let's dig in for a way to make some money. So now many people today would like to have a PSA 10 of a card rather than a PSA 9. So we're going to focus on PSA 10s. So let's look at the PSA population report, which is free to anyone. Just search for PSA population report and you can find these cards yourself and how many have been submitted and how many have came back a PSA 10 gem mint. We will start with this 1989 Hoops card, the number 200 card on the bottom of this page. Now, out of almost 10,000 submitted cards, only 2,608 have graded a 10, which means over 7,000 have graded a PSA 9 or less. Now, let's look at the population report for the 1989 Flair. Out of 11,522 submissions, only 967, less than 1,000, have graded a PSA 10, leaving the rest grading a 9 or lower. But look at the 9s. More than 50% of the submitted cards graded a 9 mint, almost 6,500 PSA 9s. So this tells me that the 1989 Flair is harder to grade a PSA 10, which means it will cost more. But the 1989 Hoops 10 gem mint isn't that easy to get either. So now let's look at the sales on eBay provided by the Sports Card Investor app. This is an app that I think you should download. I think everybody that collects or invests cards, you should have this app. It's free. Just go to your Google Play Store or your Apple store and download this app from Sports Card Investor. It's a great app to have, and I'll show you why. So here's the 1989 Hoops Michael Jordan and the last 30-day sales for his PSA 10 gem mint. Back in December, you could get this card for $131.50. Now, if you look, it's selling anywhere between $350 to $376 in only 1 month's time. That's a profit of $244 in 1 month. So that's money in your pocket. So yes, you have to spend money to make money, but with this card, do you hold on to it for longer or do you sell it now and make your $244? So now let's look at the 1989 Flair Michael Jordan. Now remember, there's less than 1,000 of these out there from over 11,000 submissions. So you can see that it costs much more than this Hoops. So 30 days ago, this card, you can get it for almost $1,200. Now they're selling for double that, $2,500, with some sales to $3,100 already. So this card keeps going up as well. So the latest sales on each PSA 10 gem mint from his 1989 Hoops, excuse me, and his 1989 Flair. So if you look at those sales, his last 1989 Hoops card sold for $350. This was a recent sale on eBay. So ebay.com, that's where a lot of people go and buy the majority of their cards to either invest or to collect. So this is the last sale for the Hoops. Now his 1989 Flair PSA 10 sold, the last one sold for $2,500. So now let's answer this. Which of these do you invest in? It all depends on the money that you can afford to invest in a card. For me, with still a low PSA 10 count of the Hoops, I'm going with the Hoops. If you can afford a Flair fourth year card at $2,500, go for it. But watch it closely, as I believe that one will taper off soon. I think the Flair will taper off before the Hoops. If you bought back at $1,200, this might be a good time to sell that card. If you collect Jordan, the hoops, I think, has more room to grow. If you collect Jordan, the safer card to collect, I still believe is his 1989 hoops. PSA 10, card number 200. So as you can see, the last one sold for $350, and it keeps going up. So remember, that Sports Card Investor app is a great tool to have in your pocket. It doesn't just, go over Michael Jordan cards. It goes over baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards of many of the popular athletes. So check out that app. So until next time, I will see you guys next week with another video, and take care.